Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Jade Up Show. I'm your host, Jade Up. Before I get started with this review for the episode of ECW that aired March 17th, 2009, just like I say, thank you so much to all my 484 subscribers. This last week has been a very good week for the show. We got over like 80 subscribers, and I think it's up to like 90 now. Oh, well, almost 90 since last week's episode of Raw. But even more thanks to the people that rate the videos, comment the videos, favorite them, and share them with your friends and everything. All the things that you do to keep the show rolling. Oh, also, before I get into the ECW review, I'm going to do a small little review of American Idol because I watched, part of that too. Like, I'm kind of crazy. I got to keep moving. I was watching two things at once, but yes, happy St. Patrick's Day. I don't have on green, but yeah, D-Generation X hat. There's a little green right there, a little lime green. Love DX. Anyway, getting on to American Idol. This was the top 11 week. The theme for the week was country music. My favorites were Chris Allen, Lil Rounds. She sang Independence Day, I think, by Martina McBride or something. The judges didn't really like the first half of it because she said for the exact thing that she was going for that week, she said she was going to pay homage to the country artist, so she wasn't going to put her little R&B twist on it. She wanted to show how she was versatile, but that's the exact thing that the judges complained about. But yeah, and right after her saying that she was going to, adapt her style, next we have, I forgot his name, Adam Lambert. He gets up there and does this Egyptian Hindu version of Ring of Fire. It was just like the judges said, it was pretty damn weird, and I don't like him as much as a lot of people like him because they see him as a front runner or like right near the front. I don't really see him like that. He like yelps or screeches when he sings, and yeah, I think he's just too much for the show. Like, I don't see him as like an artist. He's much more about the performance, and that's not a good thing. Then another person I like was Matt Gerard or Giroux or whatever his name is. I know he's from Michigan, Kalamazoo, Michigan. So yeah, great on that point. But yeah, he sang "So Small" by Carrie Underwood. The former American Idol. She's probably my favorite American Idol out of all, and that's probably my favorite song by her, and it's up there in like my top 5, top 10 favorite songs. And yeah, I'll either pick him or Chris Allen as the best of the night. Going on to other people that I like, Danny Goki and Anoop. They are two of my favorites also, but I didn't really like their performances this week. Who I think is going to get eliminated, I hope Megan Joy gets eliminated. I really don't know why she got into the top 13 in the first place. I never liked her. She's too weird, too quirky, and that's like in a bad way. Okay, I know the judges was looking for a little originality, looking for a type of quirky person to just throw in there, but a better fit for that could have been that red-headed girl. She was pretty quirky, had that kind of Nora Jones feel, but she wasn't as weird as this girl Megan Joy is. I don't think she can sing at all. But yeah, I'm hoping that she's the one that gets eliminated. Now I can go on to the ECW review. This was I guess because it was St. Patrick's Day, it kind of revolved around Finley and Hornswoggle because, for part of the show we have Finley backstage, and you don't have too many backstage segments on ECW, but this episode did have its fair share of backstage segments. Finley was chasing around Hornswoggle, looking for Hornswoggle. I guess this is, promotion for the game on this new game on WWE.com, Where's Swoggle or Where's Hornswoggle, whatever it's called. Kind of a playoff Where's Waldo. Well, yeah, first match of the night, Shelton Benjamin and Mark Henry versus Christian and MVP. This was a pretty it wasn't. No, this match was pretty good. We had Christian and Shelton in the match for most of the time, and Shelton, an amazing athlete. Christian has been impressing me every week, week after week, ever since he's returned to WWE and been a part of ECW. They had a pretty good, match going on just between them. And yeah, I like the teaming of Christian and MVP. They're two of my favorites in WWE right now. Second match of the night, we have the return of Evan Bourne. And Shelton Benjamin and Mark Henry defeat Christian and MVP. Second match of the night, Evan Bourne, he returns, he defeats Jamie Noble. He was real impressive throughout this match. But what was more exciting for me, even though this match was very good, we had Tyson Kidd and Natalya backstage looking at the match. So, what does this tell people? We might have a match coming up between Evan Bourne and Tyson Kidd. This is going to be I'm highly anticipating this match about just as much as I'm anticipating seeing Christian and John Morrison in the ring. So, yeah, this could be, one of the best matches that WWE has had in a while, and it's featuring two ECW superstars. Next, we have Jack Swagger come out. He's basically not doing anything but showing his face, letting everybody know that, hey, he's the ECW champion, and bye. And that's basically what the whole segment was about. Next, we have Theodore Long, general manager of ECW, and his assistant Tiffany in the back, and she's suggesting that they have an All Diva episode of ECW next week. He says it's a good idea, so I guess that's the go. Third and final match of the night, Finlay defeats Paul Burchill. Next, we have and this was to end the show, we have an episode of Dirt Sheet. Miz and Morrison come out with the Bella Twins. Then we have, let me see how I'm doing on time. Okay. Then we have Carlito and Primo interrupt them while the Miz and Morrison are doing their parody of the Cologne brothers. They call them the Colons, and they had these like butt masks. One of them had afro, the other one had like the mustache, and that's how it looked like somebody just went just like that. And like I said, the Clone Brothers come out and interrupt them, and they turn it into an episode of Carlito's Cabana. And, before that, Primo says, Primo's Cabana. I guess he's stealing his brother's finisher. Now he's trying to steal his show, too. But, anyway, Carlito and Primo suggest a match for WrestleMania 25. A unification match for the two tag team titles, the WWE Tag Championships that Carlito and Primo have, and the World Tag Team Championships, I got the name right this time, that Miz and Morrison have. And I guess they accepted the match, and it's all a go. And I will be anticipating this match because it's WrestleMania 25, so I know everybody's going to be on their A game. And Miz, Morrison, Carlito, Primo, always a good combination. So I know that's going to be a great match. And finally, we see the end of these matches between them going back and forth with the tag team championships. First, World Heavyweight Tag. I got it wrong again. World Tag Team Championship belts were on the line. Then the WWE Tag Team Championships were on the line. Both champions retain in those matches. So in this match, it'll definitely be a undisputed tag team champion. Unless they do something like TNA did and have the match end in disqualification or something. Hopefully they don't do that. But I'm gonna be looking forward to this match. It was an okay episode of ECW. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. The matches were good, but I didn't like the whole Finlay Hornswoggle thing, but that's it about what I didn't like about the episode. So it was, it was a good episode. So that's why I'll end this review. Oh, and must I forget, I'm thinking about maybe doing like a radio type of show or something, but I'm not going to do it by myself. So what I'm going to need is a co-host or something like that. So maybe, with this upcoming week, maybe I'm going to start the search for a co-host or something. So you can leave it in the comments if any of you would be interested in seeing something like that. If any of you would be interested in participating in something like that. And Yeah. Peace out.